That's when he didn't know who BTS was.
No, he knew it, but I think.
What's a BTS?
All right. You both are getting a quiz later.
Oh, God.
Whoa, hey. We got RM, we got Suga, we got JK, we got... What? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm relying on you first.
What? No?
I'm trying to remember if I remember the rest of them.
Nope, I'm tapping out. She laughed at me.
Jin,
I couldn't help it.
V. What are we at? Where we're at? Oh, Jimin.
Yeah, how's that? Like, yeah, no,
There's someone
in Jimin.
You named RM already, right?
No. Yes, I
Did
did.
we miss somebody? I can't remember.
You are missing someone. Should I tell you?
Wait.
Hello, all you K-pop fans and stans, and welcome to the K-Pod Show, where we talk all things K-pop. I'm your host, Trevor Davison, and with us today we have Nate Peruch.
Yeah, I'm a beeping Nate boy.
Yeah, you are. We also have with us today Amanda Lake,
Hi, everyone.
and most importantly, you, the listeners. So, Amanda, what topics are we going to get into today?
I think we're going to start off by just each of us telling the story of how we got interested in K-pop, what first drew us to it, and then we're going to see where the conversation leads us and just talk about K-pop and things going on in K-pop in general.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Let's go.
Fighting.
So I guess, Nate, we'll go ahead and we'll start with you. What got you into K-pop, or like what was your introduction to it?
So I've always been interested in different cultures in general, and starting with England, then I moved to Canada, then I moved on to Japan. And
Okay, getting closer.
yeah. And then when I was interested in like Japanese culture and stuff, I was watching YouTubers living in Japan, and Martina from Eat Your Kimchi guest appeared on one of their channels. So whenever that channel started watching them, they had a show called K-Pop Music Mondays where they like reviewed and like made little jokes about K-pop songs, but still wasn't a big fan of K-pop at that time.
Okay.
Like I watched a few of the episodes and stuff, but through that and them putting like K-pop songs in the background of their videos and just like playing on the streets as they're walking by, I slowly got like acclimatized to K-pop. And then I heard that. Slowly got acclimatized to K-pop, and then I liked one song, and then actually first song that I remember that I liked is Orange Caramel Catalina. But yeah, then it moved on from there.
Cool. So, hey, you mentioned Martina, so I want to just do a shameless plug. Didn't you? No. So it's for your other show. Didn't you do a interview with her?
Yeah, we, me and Scott,
Yeah.
we talked to her for a bit about a bunch of different things. A few things actually she never even talked about on like it publicly. About they had a cafe that they showed a few videos, and then it just kind of disappeared. They never talked about it again. But she went into like what happened with that, and
so that's pretty cool. Like okay, so what got you into it was, like you said, you like the international cultures, and then you saw her on a Japan show. So how cool was it, years later, actually getting to talk with her, knowing that she had such a big influence on getting you into K-pop?
They actually are one of the main reasons that I got into like video and YouTube and stuff like that, which the video doing like little dumb YouTube videos at my house led me to like a wedding videography business, which then circled back around to doing like YouTube and podcasts and stuff. And then, and just came full circle with her.
That's awesome. And here we are now doing doing one about K-pop. So that's pretty cool. So if people wanted to check out the interview that you did with Martina, where could they find that at?
That is on Negative Pressure Productions on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
I think it might be on Spotify or something too, but that's pending. Just go to YouTube.
Just go to YouTube. Okay, awesome. So the international bit. Okay, so you started off wanting to do England, then Canada, Japan, and then it finally brought you to Korea, right? Yeah. Which I don't know, historically, Korea and Japan have a lot of animosity towards each other. So I just find it funny that you went from, Japan to K-pop or Korea.
Well, culture. I mean, that's actually, honestly, I wasn't even really aware of that until I got into Korea, like Korean culture. But yeah, like I found that out once I was into both of them. I didn't really hear about it before that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of in history class, or at least it was in my history class like a long time ago. But
the only thing I remember in history class is like American stuff, to be honest. I don't remember
the naps, right? Right? You remember how good the naps were in history class? No, that's funny. So why England and Canada then? Like what?
England, I don't remember exactly, but it might have been actually Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Like before he was...
Now, have you ever interviewed Gordon Ramsay that I'm just not aware of?
No, that would definitely be impressive though.
Okay.
No, I think it was him, but it was before he was he was known for being like a,
Yeah.
He was actually like, it was in the F word. It's like, sounds like it's a bad one, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's actually like super nice, and he's basically running a restaurant, but he's being professional and he's not freaking out on people. And so, yeah.
Nice. Cool. So, what was your, I guess the first group that really made you go, oh, wow, like this is like, this makes me want to learn more. This one makes me want to listen to more.
It's probably AOA, Ace of Angels.
Okay.
It's Ace of Angels.
Okay.
But yeah, they're kind of defunct now.
Yeah, well, but, I mean, you're probably talking, what are they, second gen, third gen? Because this is probably a while ago, right?
It should be third. I'm not sure exactly, actually. It should be either like early third or late second.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. And how about you, Amanda? What got you into K-pop? Or what was your introduction?
Well, I feel like my story is probably just very similar to a lot of people listening. Because I'm sure a lot of people listening just got introduced to it by, maybe friends of theirs that were interested in it, or, something like that. But,
or their kids.
Yes. Yeah. So basically what happened with me was our daughter, Faith, came to me one day and she's like, "Hey, Mom, can I show you this new group that I've been listening to? I really like them and I want to share them with you. Like, do you want to watch it with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" And so she turned on this show, and I forget where they were performing or what show it was, but it was like one of those shows where they performed and then did an interview afterwards. And so I watched the performance and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is really good. They're really good dancers. They sound good." And didn't think too much of it, but I did like it. And then they started the interview portion and RM started to talk, and I was like, "Who is that?"
How should I don't know. How should I feel like certain? Because I really liked RM, but should I be a little jealous now?
That's my bias. That's like probably my second alt, actually.
Yeah.
Behind top.
Anyway, so he started
more
talking,
on top later.
He started talking, and I was interested to know who he was, and Faith told me his name, and then that led to trying to find out what the rest of them were, who the rest of them were and what their names were. And we all know what happens once you Google what their names are.
Oh, it is a rabbit hole. You just
yeah, that's
yeah.
And it's going. Oh, do you remember like roughly what year it was, or like what like release it was? What their title track was?
I think that's when Dynamite.
That's about when I came on to them. I can't remember if it was a little. I think it might have been a little bit before Fire, but I think that's when I like started like kicking in heavy into.
No, I think it must have been Dynamite because they were on some type of show here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It wasn't in Korea. So because I think it was about 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
More than 3 years ago.
Dynamite really that old of a song? Like,
Yeah, well, they've been broken into the American market for a while.
for a while, yeah.
Whenever the mic drop came out, it's when they started breaking.
Okay.
They didn't really fully break at that time, but they were getting airplay on radio.
Well, it makes sense, especially with Mic Drop, because they did a collab with Steve Aoki. So,
yeah. The lead in was BTS. You're right.
Yes.
That probably is a lot of people's stories that they're like, you know, they're the next.
they're like the mainstream. I mean,
Yeah. Well, they're Beatles basically part 2.
yeah. Well, they account for 1% of the GDP of South Korea. So, you know,
Just a little bit.
when you're that big, I don't know, 1% doesn't sound like a lot.
But of a country.
Of an entire country, and you're just like 7 people. You know, you're one group, one musical group. That's a testament to just how freaking awesome they are.
Yeah. And you know, almost broke up. They like had one last song and they were gonna break up. I don't remember what song it was, but yeah, they were releasing one last one, and then they, I guess it hit enough. I don't know. I don't know that story as well as
I don't know.
I should.
I had never even heard that, so that's news to me. But wow, I am really glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, that would have been. That's what happened to the other Beatles that you never heard. That's fine. There was no new Beatles for like 40 years.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, gosh, if that would have happened, I mean, would we even be sitting here talking about K-pop right now? Because they kind of kick the door open for the international market.
Yeah, I don't.
Kick the door open or kick the door in? I don't. What would be the right? Kick the door. I don't know. But either way, they had a significant impact on opening up K-pop to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. But yeah, after BTS, it was Stray Kids very shortly after that, and then ATEEZ, and the list goes on and on.
Did you find Stray Kids first or Faith?
Oh, Faith, for sure.
Gotcha.
Of course. I was just getting started on BTS. I wasn't even ready to move on. And then
Well, that's the thing. Like, what gets you deep is like the music's good, but then the reality shows and like learning personalities. That's what's different between American pop and this. Like, there's so much more you can like latch onto with K-pop than like American pop. Like, I know a little bit like Post Malone. Like, I know a little. I've seen him in some things, but I don't really like know too much about him. And it's been like years since he's come out and been. So
Yeah.
man.
So you mentioned Stray Kids, and obviously I really like Stray Kids. So did Faith listen to them first, or did I? Because I felt like I introduced you guys to Stray Kids.
Trying
Or was it
credit.
No. I just because you kind of already knew about Stray Kids, but when I really introduced them to you, you're like, to get you back on board, I showed you God's Menu.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to remember, because my memory is terrible at this age. But did she introduce them to us, and then I saw God's Menu, and then I just ran with it, or did I find God's Menu and then?
I'm pretty sure she found it first.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll give her the credit then.
Yeah, she gets the credit.
All right, fair enough. But to be fair, I was the first one in the family to listen to K-pop, because our esteemed K-pop aficionado over here, Nate, introduced me years back. I want to say around 2015.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the date exactly.
Yeah. Well, you showed me Top and Doom Data.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically I think we were driving back from Newark or Delaware somewhere. And yeah. And then you're like, hey, I want to put this on. It's K-pop. And I kind of gave you a weird look like, what?
Let's do it.
Yeah. I was a little apprehensive. I was like, is what? But yeah, no, you put it on, and I was wildly impressed with it.
And you also said the thing that like everybody says, oh, there's English in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, much to my shock. But no, I just remember like cranking it on the car stereo because the bass was just freaking phenomenal on it. It hit so good. And then I saw the video, and then I was even more like intrigued and impressed because the production value, like when I thought K-pop, I was, thinking like, cheesy, like cutesy type, nonsense that's didn't really have much of a production value.
Well, the production value, weirdly, I don't know how they afforded it, but it's like kind of always been there. But the cutesy was actually big, like a little bit before. If it was 2015, it was a pretty popular concept a little bit before that. So you weren't necessarily completely wrong.
Okay, cool. So my initial thinking, was not entirely off. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But no, I really was impressed by the production value, not only of the sound, but also of the music video. And then from there, because I really, really like Top, and he's probably my alt bias.
Same.
They led me into Bigbang. You showed me that, and then some of their songs, and I'm just highly, highly impressed. And then from there is when I went into Stray Kids. So I mean, I kind of took a break from it. Like I didn't really like jump like full like head on in.
I think it kind of tends to be that way.
But
it's like one of those things that you get a little taste of it, and then you like, come back a little bit more, and then you come back a little more, and then like
right, yeah,
just 6 months later, you're like, new album's coming out. Oh my god, look what I pulled.
exactly. Yeah, no, because like it was like Top and Bigbang, they were kind of in my normal musical rotation. Like if you were to listen to my Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever it was back then, it was in there. Like it would just randomly play in the automated playlist. But then Stray Kids, and then God's Menu, and then like Amanda said, it snowballs, right? It just which now I'm even watching K-dramas, and again, same thing, production value.
That's something I haven't been able to get into yet.
Oh man, dude.
I've tried with Descendants of the Sun, but I haven't tried since then.
Okay, Vincenzo. You gotta watch
Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've seen it like pop up.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you need to watch it. It's fantastic. I'm currently not in the middle of it. I'm more towards the end now. So I believe there's 20 episodes, and it's each episode's about an hour to 20 minutes, hour and a half. But it leaves you wanting more. So when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, that's like watching one episode's like watching a movie, and there's 20 of them. But no, like you'll finish up the episode, and you're like, oh my god, I want more. But then you realize it's 11 o'clock at night, and you have work in the morning, and you can't stay up for another 2 hours. But yeah, no, getting back to production values, right? It's just amazing. Even their stage productions, dance videos, like all of it is top tier.
Yeah.
Which is
even the dance practice videos.
Yeah, highly impressive.
I've watched every single BTS one.
Color me shocked. No, but no, I can understand why, because they are quite impressive. I mean, the dancing, the choreography.
Well, the editing is amazing. Like when I was more into like YouTube-y stuff, I was obsessed with the editing. I was trying to figure out how to like edit like that and shoot like that, but they use that like the quick camera tricks and stuff. That's kind of hard to do,
and they probably have more than just one cameraman, which always helps.
They also have a machine, like a camera machine that moves like superhuman speeds.
Oh, okay, kind of like a crane.
Yeah,
almost?
and it'll
rail.
circle them. Yeah,
awesome. So that is our introductions to K-pop, which is pretty cool to hear everybody's take. I mean, it was definitely interesting to hear your take, Amanda, because I had never. I mean, we've been listening to it now like for years at this point, and I never really knew. I never knew.
Oh, I don't know where you were when Faith showed me the videos.
I was probably listening to Linkin Park or something. I don't know.
But yeah, after she showed me that one BTS, I guess I want to say performance interview, I was like, show me more.
Yes, as we all say.
On that next video, yes, that one.
No, there's just something
20
different.
hours later.
There's just something like they have a little bit of something special about them. That's why I like the rest of the world picking up on them. But
Yeah.
all picked up on them, I guess. But
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long after we started to get into it that we watched, like, Kingdom was coming out right after that. And that's when I, like, really started to get into Stray Kids because we were watching them on Kingdom. And ATEEZ was on Kingdom, too. And the boys.
So that I do remember you guys watching Kingdom. Quite a bit. You talked about that as about as much as you talk about Boys Playing now. Which is just about every day. Or at least you were stealing my phone so that way you could vote. But no, to be fair, she was voting for Jay too. I was like, oh, if you're going to use my phone and I got to download the app onto my phone, you got to vote for Jay. And she's like, cool, because that's what I wanted to vote for anyways. I was like, all right, perfect. We're on the same page. So shout out to Jay.
did you see that aespa's was caught filming something secretly? They secretly left Seoul, but they were caught doing that. And I think it was LA. You saw?
I did. I saw.
There's like screenshots of it. Yeah.
What, like a music video? Or
That's my guess, judging from like how they were set up and stuff. Like, did you see an actual video, or is it just still frames?
I think I only saw pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't look that closely at it.
I mean, they all look like
I think there was an article, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, I don't even know where I came across it, but yeah, they all look like they're dressed up for filming. Though it didn't look like there's a huge like crew. Like, I mean, you can only kind of see them and like the director or whatever, but
Now everybody in LA is going to be on the lookout for that because that's what happened with Stray Kids too. Everyone saw them filming in LA before the Case 143, I think it was, music video.
so now there's like just drones flying overhead looking for.
They were caught on somebody's ring cam.
Wait, legit?
Yeah, there's video from someone's ring cam because they must clean a
Can you
neighbor.
imagine seeing the lyric Stray Kids in front of your door? What? Oh yeah, it was supposed to be the first time Arena's seen in like with blonde hair or whatever, or light colored hair. Yeah, people think it's a wig though.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
I hope so. I love her dark hair.
Wait, what? You hope that it's a wig?
It's a wig.
Yeah.
I was trying to, I couldn't track that.
No, I hope it's a wig because I like her dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's as clear cut as the cut that I saw.
You can definitely tell they're filming something because there's your cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Were?
Well, I guess they have schedules when they go to airports or something. Like they say it on the schedule, but they didn't have it listed, so people just like happen to catch them leaving.
Oh,
I mean, they announced that they're supposed to be doing like a tour or whatever this year and a CD. Well, even though it was all delayed with the what's his Lee Soo-man getting like kicked out and all of that stuff.
SM Hype drama. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Kakao that has them now though.
Yeah, well, their album was supposed to drop in February, and then that got pushed. I don't know about the tour dates, but I knew that they're doing like a one-off show in
Japan. Oh yeah, I think they have like 2 or 3 days or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know about the Japan one. I was talking about New York in the summer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're
part of,
going,
like,
they're
a
just in
festival.
Japan right now. They did a few.
in Japan?
Yeah, they did a few shows. I guess they made some record or something because, like for the first time performing in Japan, they like sold out the Tokyo Dome or whatever it is. I don't remember what it's called, but
Well, after last year, I kind of need
a pause.
Yeah, I need a pause. Well, I don't need a pause. My bank account needs a pause.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, it's definitely pausing right now.
I definitely want to see them. So, if you go push it to
Well, Idol's supposed to come back out too.
I need to see them again. We went last summer. I'm not doing the pit thing again.
Did I tell you about them coming to a festival? Sorry.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
That was my excited squeal.
There we go.
Oh,
Something like a door open.
And that's what I thought. I was like, who's coming in?
oh wait, remember we did the soundscapes last time?
The what?
We did a soundscape.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, they're supposed to be coming to a festival in New York that's like Korean sports festival. Did I tell you about it or not tell you about it?
No, you didn't. This is like...
Yeah,
I'm not hear about that.
yeah, they're it's like a little bit past New York, like on one of the islands. I don't remember where, like Long Island.
Yeah, probably.
Something. I don't know. But yeah, they're doing they're like doing the opening act. I don't know how many songs they're gonna play or whatever, but I wanted to try to go to it, but they haven't announced like how to get tickets or anything yet. It's just it was just announced in like Korean, and I saw it on the G-Idol fan page that like it's like June 23rd or 4th or something like that. But
It's coming
that one's free though. That's free though.
Oh, it's free?
What?
Yeah, you just gotta find the tickets, which, like I said, they haven't announced yet. So
My bank account can afford free.
so it is kind of, it's like a little bit past like the main city of New York though. So
Totally
that's
worth
kinda-
it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks though. But yeah, how about
Yeah, we can go to that. I would.
yeah? I don't know. Stray Kids, anybody coming around again too or no?
They are in France right now.
Yeah,
They were just
are they still in LA?
weren't
Yes.
they? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they just did all their concerts here. They were just here in Atlanta, Texas, and LA.
Nowhere near us, though.
No. These were our
good.
rescheduled
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
events that they couldn't go to after we saw them.
Okay.
So they were rescheduled to come this year. And now they are in France for their festival, Lollapalooza type thing. They're headlining.
Oh, Blackpink's supposed to be headline Coachella now too. So I don't know what the France one is though.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It just
Yeah. Oh, I know there's a few
headlining.
big ones, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't know who else is supposed to be coming around again though. Just Idol and then aespa. I was trying to think off the top of my head if there's anybody else that even announced. TXT. They're so hit and miss for me. Like some of their songs I love, and the other ones I just don't. I'm not into it. Like, what is it? Is it Devil by the Window or something like that? Like that one's good. And then there's Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
That one's good. But I think all the rest of the songs on that album, like, not a big fan. And same previous album too. Like there was like 2 good ones, and I'm not for the rest of them.
Not enough to get you on board yet.
I mean, I've seen them in variety shows too, though, and they were like funny in that. So I'm getting there. And the Sugar Rush thing, the videos or the dance is really cool too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The dance is really good to that. I just got hooked on them because I love Taeyeon's voice. So
I feel like it took you a while to
That's
move
enough
up to
for me.
Stray Kids too. Though, so
Well, I started off with a bad. What is it? Elevator, which I still don't like to this day.
oh my
it's not
God.
that bad. Elevator is not that
It
bad.
has good. Has good verses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I hate the chorus. I think the verses are good,
Yes,
if I remember correctly.
they are.
Yeah. So I was that was their debut song,
Yes.
right? Yeah. See, because I listened to them. I think I listened to that was in the first week of them being out, and I think I gave it like 2 or 3 tries, and I was just like, no, I can't. But then, yeah, you all
Yeah.
reintroduced me. I'm like, oh wow, they have some really
Yeah, because I showed you. Yeah, because I showed you God's menu. I was like,
yeah, and it went from there.
exactly, and that's what you needed to start off with.
Yeah.
I'd still contest that
They're definitely one of my favorite now.
God's menu is probably still top 3. It used to
Of
be-
theirs or
yeah,
general?
no, up theirs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's easily top 3 for me. I was trying to think what
It might even still be number 1, but they put out so many more like good songs.
I'm a big fan of Case 143 though, or that like whole album. None of day. Well,
Yeah.
it's 3 Roches on that album, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one, but the Case 143 wasn't really my bag.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not
Yeah.
not my favorite. But I do like Super Bored though.
Yeah. Yeah. Super Boys. Yeah. That was not bad. It's not like my super favorite.
No, I just
Doesn't make me super bored.
no, I don't know. I like it because it kind of has that nostalgic factor, especially if you watch like the music video with it. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like being mid-30s, I can get down with a lot of that because it was like very like 90s.
I'm sure you showed me that, but I can't recall it off the top of my head right now. But
yeah,
It's been a while since I've watched it. I actually haven't listened to that album of theirs in a while. Like I did like when it first came out, and then I stopped because I like all of their older music more, honestly.
Well, yeah,
my favorite album is the No Easy album.
but yeah, that's the thing. A lot of their older songs are better than I think that.
Oh, and then
The songs from that
because
album.
after the Maxident album, I think was when they released the Replay album, which was just the digital album of like all of like some of their single songs and Skiz players or Skiz records. So they released them all on an album. So that came out after. So then I just started listening to that because I love all of those songs.
is that their latest one now?
Yes.
I don't think I've listened to anything on that. I heard whatever their Japanese release was that from that album? I can't.
Was it on that album? I mean, they did. They have had Japanese albums since Maxident too.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I can't get the Japanese stuff. But
Oh,
I mean, some of their Japanese songs are really.
I know it's just well, the Itzy one's pretty Voltage or whatever it is.
Yes.
That one's pretty good too. But I don't know. And like, well, I don't hear the Korean. It bothers me.
It started to throw you off.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of like the rapping's almost better at times in Japanese than Korean, but I don't know. It just has a different feel to it that I can't really get down with. That being said, there is one song on the Idol album. You like my squeak?
Yeah, I'm like
yeah.
the squeak. Yeah,
Give me some WD-40. There's one song on the Idol album for Japanese. Oh shoot, I can't think of what it is. Light My Fire, which is actually like one of my favorite songs by them.
I haven't heard that one.
It's actually really good. It's like I don't know, it's like high energy.
Okay,
But yeah, it takes a lot.
so then we've got that to listen to, and then we've got the Stray Kids because I got the music video
Yeah, super bored.
for Super Bored. Yeah,
Super bored.
okay.
And then you should. Have you listened to you? You probably haven't listened to all of those songs from Stray Kids. The sound is the Japanese
No, I have
that
not
they just
listened.
came out with. I love all the songs on there.
Yeah, I think I just heard the title track, and that's yeah.
Is that a Japanese?
It's
It is, but it's just
Is that the one
I
that
love
Faith
it.
wanted me to see if Dave could get for her before he went
Yes,
to Japan?
I'm sure.
Okay.
She wants the sound. He should get that.
All right, I'll see if he has time. His days are numbered in Japan. No,
Yes.
he's moving back in like
Season number.
a month.
He might want to spend his time searching for
Yeah.
Stray Kids albums.
Well, I mean, he knows where the Tower Records is there, so like if he's in that general area, I'll see if he can.
they still
If he can stop.
there.
Yeah.
I thought they were dead.
They
They were dead
here.
like years ago.
Yeah, no, here they are. No, well, just kind of like so Toys R Us is dead here in the States, but it's been alive and well in like Canada and other countries. But yeah, same thing with Tower Records. So they have Tower Records in Japan still.
There's like some heart to Tower Records, but now I don't know. It's probably corporatized and stuff, but
Probably very much so, yeah. I would imagine.
well, now that there's like 3 record labels, at least in the U.S., like Universal, and it's literally like only like one or two more.
Warner Brother Records.
Yeah, and they all sublet to other.
Yeah.
So all the sub labels are all within like the top.
under the big labels.
Yeah, I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 because I think that one of the other big ones was trying to buy out like another big one. So I don't know if that went through, but I mean, I guess it's stop it, Squeak.
We'll get you a new chair.
Yeah, get some
Yeah, we'll have to get
As I know. But yeah, I mean, I think K-pop's kind of becoming that way now too, with Hive trying to buy out SM, even though I guess they're backing out and Kakao's taking it instead. Something. I don't know. That's already so complicated.
I have not kept up with it.
Yeah, it's so complicated.
I'll just wait till it dies down and then
Yeah, no, I
result.
I read up about it a little bit back in February, only because I was like, okay, because I was expecting aespa's new album to drop, and then I was like, okay, well, what happened to it? So I Googled it, and then I got a few articles, and I was like, oh, I see.
I can't move without squeaking. Yeah, I read like, well, I know producers are leaving, and like all these people are like leaving the company in protest, and it's all like one big thing. But
Yeah, it sounded like a mess.
Yeah.
And especially on like aespa's end, like they wanted them to go from being like this, like the digital concept or like the digital world, like kind of like the Matrixy type thing, to I don't know, like tree hugging, like, you know, very earthy type vibes. It was like a complete 180 to what they were actually doing concept wise. And yeah, it was a mess. And then they wanted them to like rewrite songs and everything according to the article that I read. So that, yeah, they're like, no, we're just going to put a pin in it for right now.
there feels like there's still a lot to explore with the aespa concepts and stuff. I do kind of feel like they, like with what's the English version? Life's Easy. I can't think of it. Like, I feel like there's like, they should let them have one or two songs on an album to like not be that concept. Yeah, they can kind of like explore and not get bored. But like the main titles, like one or two, like AB, you know, should be like that concept if nothing else, and like the art and all that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it all tells.
Life's too short. That's what it is.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, it all tells a cohesive story. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I do like Life's Too Short. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's not bad for a slow song, which, you know, it's my nemesis.
But I like the slow songs. Like even
song of my work playlist.
What is it,
My-
Life's Too Short?
Yeah, because I only put like slower, like calmer songs.
So you're like out there like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
no one wants to get hyped at work at a desk job.
let's get this done. Oh, man.
But yeah, no, so the reason why I like that, and not just for aespa, but for all bands, is because it shows that they're more versatile. Like they're not just like a one trick pony.
No, I mean, it's the same thing with metal for me. Like, I get it. Like, it's most of the time the songs on a metal album aren't the best, but it's a good, like, calming, like a good change of pace so that it sets up the rest of the song. So I get it. It's just, it takes a lot more for me to actually like genuinely enjoy a slow song. It has so much like more to not live up to. What kind of like, it has to meet a certain threshold, which is much higher than my everything else.
I don't know. I feel like the slow songs though, like they seem more stripped down. So like you get more, like you can really like tell like
Hear their vocals.
their vocals, everything. Like
I love the slow songs for pretty much any group. I like the slow songs. I think you just need to look for like reasons to listen to them, or like ways you can enjoy it. So like, you know, for me, I like listen to slower songs while I'm at work. So it just like helps me concentrate, or, you know, it's just like a calm background thing. Or like if I'm going to bed, like getting ready for bed, or, you know, that's
trying to drown out my snoring. You know, it's
great. It works sometimes.
I was just kidding.
You set yourself up.
But yeah, I think if you can find like, you know,
See, I don't know.
situations like that to listen to them, I think you'll start to enjoy them more.
So, yeah, I don't know what situation, because like with, like most of the time I'm listening to songs are driving and like working out. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Oh yeah, you don't want to listen to a slow song while you're trying to get pumped to work out, like going off on the heavy bag to Life's Too Short,
Because life's too short. Yeah, I mean, because, well, like even like going to sleep or something, I can't. I have like too much of an analytical brain with music that like, it doesn't matter what song it is. I like sit there and I'll analyze like, oh, that bass line's nice, and then it flows into the snare, and then and it's
So
like I can't stop my brain from
So I got it. I got the perfect
squeak.
I got the perfect squeak for you. Yeah, no. So look, since you want to analyze things, the best time to do that is when you're taking a poop. So
Okay, I didn't see that.
well, no, but really, like when you go, when you know, like, hey, I've got to go, you put on a nice couple slow songs, right? You get a good 10 minutes out of it.
Take out the pole.
No, not in the bathroom. Don't do that. That'll get you canceled real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, like even with the Idol stuff, that like with Polaroid, like I still have issues.
I love that song.
It's a good song, but it's like it's still because it's slow. I can't.
Also on my work playlist.
Yeah. well, Put It Straight by Idol.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's like one of my favorite songs by them. But it's slow, but it has like energy. Like it has like a pulse to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that kind of I think carries me through. Like, and also like I like my analytical brain. I see that as like it's really beautifully written. Like it's really smart. Like the voice carries like the pulse of the song at some points, then the bass drum does it other times, and then like the bass itself, and then like it's so intricate but stripped down, like you were saying, that like I can kind of appreciate it more than like if it's just like street guitars or whatever, like soft guitar,
right,
soft piano. Like it has to have a certain like just certain vibe to it that makes me like get past it being a slow like tempo song.
So
It's a challenge. It's a challenge for like that threshold to be.
Well, right, yeah, because like I mean, like you said, most slow songs, it's either like a calming or soothing like piano riff or like an acoustic guitar or something. You know, it's not a lot of intricacy.
Yeah.
Like,
well, there's the same problems with like rock music at times and like metal music. Like if there's one thing droning on the whole time and there's not like energy that can hide it, like vocals or rap, then I get bored with like country. Country is a big it's like it's the same like guitar like the whole way through, and then like maybe it'll change in the chorus, but then go straight back to the same exact like riff. And yeah, like I can't. That's fine as long as something's distracting me from it, like a rap's going on or something interesting has to be going on outside of that. So I think the slow songs tend to fall into that like trap where they're like they try and have a steady something going on in the background. And I think that's part of why like slow songs are hard for me like to get into.
Okay, well, I will try.
A few.
Yes, we'll try to come up with a list of slow songs for your poop playlist. And
Let's not call it that.
what, the poop playlist? Come on,
That everyone needs 10 minutes or more.
10 minutes is being generous. No, it's the alliteration poop playlist. Like it's fun to say, right?
The poppy poop playlist.
No.
Poppy poop playlist. The PPP. Yeah, no, we'll try to get you some good slow songs though. See if we can.
I mean, there's literally only like a handful. Like actually, what Oogie was singing, Taeyang's Eyes, Nose, Lips.
Yes.
Like that song is great. I love that song.
I love that song too. And
but that has like
what about BTS? BTS has plenty of slow songs. You listen to this?
Save Me. I think that one's okay.
I love Save Me.
I'm trying to think of what else is a slow song. It's mostly
Bear. It's
I don't know that one either.
Love Maze.
I might have listened to that one once, but I probably didn't like it since it's only once.
Sorry, my brain got stuck in Smallville because y'all said "Save Me," and like that just automatically the theme music started playing in my head.
Save me. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I'm not going to accept it.
A BTS. There's a BTS soft playlist that somebody made on YouTube that I used to listen to a lot, and I think
I know that playlist.
Yeah, because it's still in your most recently played on your YouTube profile there. And I think there's like 60 songs on
Oh my
it.
god, it's kind of crazy. Like
It's over 3 hours long.
well, it's always like one of the like most challenging things with K-pop in general, which they've kind of laid off with, but BTS does it all the time, is they have like one song on like 3 different albums, and that like always like Fire's on like 2 or 3 different albums. Like that always annoys the piss out of me, because like then it gets confusing because like they're saying that there's like 10 new songs, but then like 3 of them are just the same. Yeah, saying that was on the last album, or like, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why BTS needed to do that, considering even without repeat songs, they have hundreds.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that was almost like an older generation did that. Like I think like Super Junior and stuff like that generation did more of that type of stuff, which it's not really happening, I don't think, with 4th gen bands.
So speaking of older generation, Big Bang. You like Big Bang?
Yeah,
that's how
Big Bang does it too.
Well, that's how you introduced me to K-pop. Was
Yeah.
through
Well,
Big Bang.
Well, I think didn't I showed you Top first, I think.
Hey, well, yeah.
So, yeah.
You showed me Top, and then Big Bang, and then yeah, exactly. That was the first one that you showed me. But no, back to slower song. Big Bang has a lot of slower songs, so do you not get down
to a lot of them? But no, some have grown on me over the years. But like if you, and there's actually one that's really good. But yeah, someone like
What about like the newest one? What's that one called?
Still Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one, well, that one has.
That's the one that came out last year. It was kind of like it sounded like their goodbye song.
Yeah. Well, well, that one, it is kind of slow, but it also has like a like the thing where it hides it, like Top rapping over it and stuff. So it kind of it's slow at parts, but then it also picks up, and it also has that kind of vibe, that like an energy vibe, even though it doesn't have like tempo. It has just like a more energy put into it. So, but a lot of their other songs,
because of Top.
yeah. Well, a lot of their other songs, though, yeah, it's more like a moderate or slow pace.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them a lot, so.
Dude, they're so good.
They're not bad. I listen to them occasionally. Like Monster, If You. Those are the 2 that come up off the top of my head. But, yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just, I don't know.
I just thought I'd ask.
I mean, I do come from a world of metal. I do remember that.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. K-pop and metal are not similar at all.
No.
I don't know. I mean, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
The
do.
energy is very similar.
Yes.
Very similar.
But the
and then
style-
drops, and like that they have pauses and then like kick back in. Like it's
Yeah, but if I were to put metal on for somebody, like just play a metal song, somebody that just doesn't really know music, I play a metal song, then I put on a K-pop song, they're gonna be like, "What the heck?"
well,
They're gonna be like, "It's so different." Like they're not gonna analyze like, "Oh, that bass drop versus."
But okay, wait.
this drop.
Have you listened to like the K-pop metal covers? If you change that instrumentation, I bet you that they're a lot more similar than you like give it credit for. Like Fake Love, they have the metal cover of it, and it's like it sounds like a straight metal song. Like it was written as a
like
metal.
we've got another one to add to our follow-up playlist here.
Well, there's like one or two other. Well, that's probably the most known of it. Like they actually commented on it. I forget who it was. One of them said they saw it before, and yeah.
I haven't seen it. Why haven't you shown?
I haven't seen it.
I feel like I did show you.
Oh, did you
once,
show me?
But it was a long time
It
ago.
was also working out.
It's when he didn't
I think it was.
know who BTS
Yeah,
I
was.
think it was. Was that?
It's when he didn't know who BTS was.
No, he knew it, but I think we were
Sure,
working.
he still didn't know.
What's a BTS?
Burn the stage.
I thought we were talking about something behind the scenes. Right? The behind the scenes thing with Espa in LA? That's not a BTS?
What if you What if you genuinely were confused?
Probably like I'd get a lot of hate.
Stray kids behind the scenes.
Just kidding. I know who BTS is, okay?
They'll come
Okay.
for you. That's the only fandom I'd be scared of. I mean, the other ones are scary too, but not to that
Yes,
extent.
the army scares me.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm just
quiz
kidding.
you later.
Actually, I probably wouldn't pass the quiz on all of it. I didn't get a lot into like their personal
You
stuff.
know who they all are.
I honestly not 100% sure I know all the names because I forget some a lot. Actually, I don't know what I'd have to name them all to figure out how many. Is it 9 members?
What? No.
I don't remember 8. 7. There we go. I'd have to name them all.
There's 8 members in Stray Kids. There used to be 9. That's probably what you were thinking of.
Sure.
We're going to go with that. Okay.
No, I honestly I never memorized. I have to be like very into the group outside of music to like know all the members' names and like how many they are and stuff. Like I have to like watch the variety shows of them and stuff. Like that's how I learn their names and like learn their personalities. Not
You know
like,
who RM is, right?
yeah, well he's my favorite. So
Okay, all right.
my bias right there. So, yeah, I know who he is, but
Or Real Me, depending on
I've never heard that one.
when you came into it. But
What?
yeah, no, he goes by the RM stands for Real Me now, not Rap Monster.
Oh, it's a new
Or
thing.
so Faith tells me. I don't know. I still think he's
Well,
Rap Monster.
they changed
so-
it to burn the stage or whatever at some point for the American audience or burn. I don't know. It was
Never
changed.
heard that. That must not have caught on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
definitely
changed
not.
like. Let me make sure I'm not crazy now. I feel
There.
like okay.
You can use the. Oh wait, maybe not.
Did it die?
No.
No, I feel like because I feel like they came up with the burn the stage YouTube thing, but then they also changed their name for American audiences. Maybe I'm crazy though.
You might be.
Let's do it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they tried and it just never caught.
Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah,
like
it says here there's a 2018.
Yeah, I
film,
think that's when
BTS
they
burned
changed
the stage.
I think that's when they changed their name. See if you have a Americanized name or something. So I was wrong. It's Beyond the Scene. That's their Americanized name. Says BTS means Bulletproof Boy Scouts, but Scouts is spelled wrong in Korean. But they have recently changed their English name to Beyond the Scene, and that was probably the 2018 or whatever.
I think I have heard that.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to pronounce the Boy Scouts? How it's there?
Boys Scouts? Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts.
It's spelled BOYSCOUCTS.
Boy Scouts.
Scouts.
Boy Scouts. The letter like Scottish. Boy Scouts.
What's the Boy Scouts? I no, I don't.
Aye.
Oi! It's when he didn't know who BTS was.
No, he knew it, but I think
What's a BTS?
All right. You both are getting a quiz later.
oh yeah.
Whoa, hey. We got RM, we got Suga, we got JK, we got what? Why are you laughing?
No. I'm relying on you first.
What? No,
I'm trying to remember if I remember the rest of them.
nope. I'm tapping out. She laughed at me.
Jin,
I couldn't help it.
V. What are we at? Where we're at? Oh, Jimin.
Yeah, how's that? Like, yeah, no,
For someone,
you can't forget Jimin.
You named RM already, right?
No. Yes, I
Did
did.
we miss somebody? I can't remember.
You are missing someone.
Wait.
Should I tell you?
Oh my god, I can't. No. Okay, give it up.
He's Googling.
No,
You didn't type it in
I
either.
did not. I did not do that.
You
Oh,
know.
I know. J-Hope.
yeah, thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, I was thinking of the album and I couldn't
You
fix it.
Google it though.
No,
Just look at it on the computer. It's there.
it's not there.
Yeah, right.
It's not. No, it's not there. It's not. It's not there.
I mean, you can tell who I listen to the most, though.
Looking at the
JK.
screen right now.
Yeah, but that's not. But no, here,
I
look,
can't see it.
here, look, here. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You could have just hit it whatever you were looking at. I'm like,
No, I didn't.
if you say so.
Yeah, honestly, I'm bad with that, too.
No, because I was really disappointed that I didn't get his album on vinyl.
Oh yeah, it never came in.
Wait, it never came. Like, did you order?
Well, yeah. So I went to a record store up at the King of Prussia Mall because I couldn't find it anywhere online. And so I was like, hey, can you guys order it for me? So they looked it up in their system and they said, oh, yeah, we can get it. We'll get it from our distributor. Should come in around December. So I was like, all right, cool. Go ahead. We'll pre-order it. Like I was going to pay for it and everything because it was only going to be like $65, which is fantastic for a vinyl album. Because I think online, the shipping alone was going to be like $35, which is crazy. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then December came around, I called them and they said, oh, yeah, it's on back order and we don't know if we'll get it. So like back order, I mean like it was on back order through the distributor. So I don't know, maybe we'll get it at some point, but
2 years later.
Yeah.
You get the vinyl, you said?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's really cool getting, K-pop on vinyl because it's just like I don't know, it's like one of those like rarity type things. So
I know your was it your Blackpink one had a lot of extras that were really cool.
Yeah, I actually wasn't expecting that. The Born Pink vinyl. Yeah, I thought I was just buying like just the vinyl, kind of like their first album, but no, it came with a ton of extras. Like the production quality of that was fantastic. Almost similar to the Linkin Park 20th anniversary of Hybrid Theory. Like it came with a lot of extra stuff too. But so yeah, I mean, and I think that was only so like around $80, but that was with shipping, and it came with
that was killer. So shipping's normally like
exactly. So and the fact that it came with all that extra stuff, I was like, oh, that's dope. But
well, I think with I Love, I got 3 of them, and I think the shipping was like 1.5 times the price of the albums or something. Like it was a lot.
Yeah, and that was just the CD albums. That wasn't even the vinyl. So
they need to like work on that.
Gotta love international shipping.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know if they'll honestly even if they'd even like start like manufacturing stuff over here, because Korea is like a very like nationalistic culture, so I don't know if they would like outsource it to America or
I think I don't know, probably all goes into like contract negotiation. And like if they were to sign like record deals with like a partnering like Universal or Warner Brother Records, something like that, then maybe
JYP has it with Republic Records.
Yeah, or like Republic Records.
Yeah.
So that way you could get some of the production done here, or at least distribution.
Yeah, exactly. There's different types of deals too. If they can just sign distribution deals, even then.
Yeah, like it doesn't even have to be manufactured here. Like it can be manufactured anywhere. I mean, I don't think a lot of the records are pressed here in the States, but
yeah. I'm waiting for a big company to buy out a K-pop band and bring them to the States. Like I know that Blackpink got offered apparently, it's not official, but they got offered like a crap ton of money. Like apparently it's like 10 times what like anybody can offer in Korea basically. But from the rumors, they're going to be just sticking with YG though. So
hey, you know what though? Good for them. Takes a lot to. I mean, okay. I mean, good for them in the sense of like that takes like a lot to walk away from that type of money to kind of like stick with.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, there's benefits and negatives. Like also if they came to the States, they probably would get a lot of Koreans that like boycotted them because like, once again, they're like very nationalistic. And
they got a lot of hate because of all the English that was on there.
Exactly. So it'd be even more
but like the end. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why would they want to leave to come here?
Well, it's more freedom. I mean, they're going to have way more freedom in here than they are over there. Like, they can be more themselves. And like,
they don't have to worry about bullying charges from when they were 6 years old surfacing and like then them being canceled for absolute nonsense.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what Idol will do. They'll come over here.
I think Idol would make it pretty well over here.
Yeah, they need to learn English a bit better. But
yeah.
Well, 2 of them don't, but the others do. Soyeon for sure, because her accent is very hard to understand. Very hard to understand.
A lot. Yeah.
But you see, Twice is actually pretty popular. Oh
my gosh! Did you see their interview with Kelly Clarkson?
No.
Oh, it was so cute. She was so cute with them. It was nice.
Yeah.
To watch it.
Yeah, I always thought like I was so like because I remember back in the day like predicting like once BTS popped, I predicted Blackpink, but then I was like, I don't think Twice can ever like do that. Like I feel like they're too like cutesy, but they're actually like they're like number
They're
2
really
or
popular
3
here.
Yeah.
Oh, you should watch like Kelly Clarkson interview. Like she treated them so well, and like they didn't speak English when they were on her show. They had like a translator and everything, but it was really nice.
Well, that was like when we went to
And they look so cute.
Well, that was like when we went to the K-pop rave down in DC. They played like they were.
Oh my gosh!
I was a little biased. It was like every other song was Twice.
Yes. Whoever put on that K-pop rave were big Twice fans because it was like every other song, and I was like the only one dancing.
I'm just happy that I got some Big Bang, and like they played some Big Bang, so I was like, okay,
Well, they're like 3rd gen / 2nd gen fans, I guess.
I don't know. It seemed like they were Twice fans, and they'd sprinkle other K-pop.
I mean, I like Twice. I was pretty big into Twice for a little while, but their songs always, even when I like them, it takes like 4 listens before I can like get into it.
I didn't realize how many Twice songs I actually knew until I went to that
Cheer up,
and
cheer up,
and I'm like, oh, I know the song. And Faith's like, what song is Faith and Rita were like, what? What is this? And I'm like, it's Twice.
Yeah, I stopped listening to them like, I think after Signal, somewhere around there, I stopped listening to them. But I have like a good like 5 songs that I listened to before.
Dude, that chair.
I can't.
I listened to their,
I like I move when I like I'm talking to you. So I'm like,
it's not like the most recent one, but which one was it? Scientist? I think, I don't know if that's the album name, but that was like one of the title tracks.
yeah, I don't think I listened to them at that point.
Did like listen to that whole album a couple of times through.
When it comes to Twice, I'm checked out, so I don't.
You know, Scott listens to we used to listen to a few songs by them, right?
Really?
TT. I'm like TT.
Okay. Okay.
TT and Cheer Up, and I think you might have listened to Ooh Ah as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It wasn't his workout playlist.
There's a couple Twice songs then that I like, but
What was that name?
Listen to them a few times, they're just like so catchy.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I always have like the first like 3-4 listens though. I'm always like, this isn't that good. The 3rd or 4th listen, I'm like, okay, it's not bad. And the more I listen to it, the better it gets. I mean, it gets boring eventually, but it's one of those things where I have to put effort into it. But it's a good song. It's just it doesn't take right away.
Yeah. I mean, when I first listened to them and like watched some of their like performances or music videos, I was like, this is way too cutesy for me.
Yeah, they definitely are. Like even their like more like aggressive songs are still like on the cutesy side. Well, I just mean like
they're more like pumped up. They're more like hype songs.
Yeah, it's like wearing like pink like pop punk gear, that kind of like, you know.
I actually haven't.
Well, no, I mean just like the idea of it's not like a, you know.
I haven't watched a lot of their performances. I've just listened to a lot of their songs. I feel like they always come up like when I'd be just like listening to like random K-pop playlists, like they would always come on like just randomly. So that's how I got to know their music more. So.
Well, the same thing, like I used to listen to Red Velvet a lot, and the same thing kind of happened where they take like this turn and then like their songs aren't as good anymore. Like they're just like if a band has like 2 or 3 songs in a row that are not good to me, I like just they kind of fall out of my favor and I can't like help but just forget about them basically.
Yeah,
which is kind of like where you
Like the skip button on like the play, like if they come up or whatever.
Yeah, when like I get bored of their old songs. Like I just like I'm just in this place where I can't. They never pop up anymore than I want to listen to them basically. So like Red Velvet Twice.
Yeah,
so I'm sure there's more I can completely forget about that I used to love.
When I thought that I would start to like Red Velvet more than Twice because like when I first heard both of them, I was like, oh, I like Red Velvet more than I like Twice. But I've listened to Twice like way more than Red Velvet since then, and so it's kind of funny. But Now you got me thinking I should listen to Red Velvet again.
Yeah, I think they're more of the like their songs tend to be like the first or second listen type of thing. You'll know if you like it, and they don't really grow on you. Like the oh shoot, what's that? It's something. It has like a lot of fruit and crap in the video. That's the one that I stopped listening to them at. It's shoot. I wish I could.
The only song that I listen to of theirs, I guess, more consistently is Psycho.
Yeah, that's a good song. And what Bad Boy? Should I?
Oh, yeah.
Scared Ice Cream Cake and what is Psycho?
I just asked if I should be scared because she's like, the song that I keep going back to is Psycho.
I'm feeling like a psycho.
I mean, it's a good song, but Hyunjin did a dance cover of that song. I know, but no, I guess a singing cover too. He sang and danced to it along with 3 other guys that I never learned their names of. But anyway,
good cover.
It was really good. If you haven't watched,
we'll get you in your
cover.
chair. Yeah, try to for the next episode. Yeah, we'll get you in your chair because
I was gonna tell my calling card.
Oh my god, that sounded neat. Okay, you know what? No, make that into one of the little button sounds. There could be a button sound. Okay, guys. Well, I think this has been a great conversation, but we are at that very sad point where I think we should probably wrap things up. For our first episode, though, I think this was really, really cool. It was really fun. I really enjoyed talking to both of you about your introductions to K-pop and just general K-pop news in general. But yeah, I think we should probably wrap up. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. Hopefully, we'll get some new information, learn something new, and have a pretty fun conversation. Amanda, if people wanted to follow us, right? Because I definitely want to. This is going to be a lot more fun, I think, if we interact and engage with our listeners. Plus, I want to hear from them. I want to hear from you, the listeners, as to what you want us to talk about. What sort of things do you want to see out of this show? Because it's a K-pop show for everybody. So if people did want to follow us or interact with us, where can they do that?
You can find us anywhere on social media at the K-Pod Show. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
All the socials. Okay, well, great. With that, I want to thank both of you for being here. I want to thank the listeners for tuning in. Hopefully they made it to the end. And until the next time we see you, stay awesome.
Peace.